Hello everybody, it's James here from the Sawyer Family Reviews channel. Today is Wednesday, May 18th, 2022, and this is the weekly comic book pickups video. Every week I buy comic books. I get them for myself, I get them for my kids, I get them at Queen City Comics in Fairfield, Ohio. Zip code 45014. If you're in the area and into comic books, check out the comic shop. While you're over there, check out the toy department. Let's jump in. There's new stuff in this bag. I'm going to burp. Excuse me. There's new stuff in this bag, right? There's just two books. I'm very excited about both of them, and they're both DC. This is craziness, because I mean, if you've watched the videos, you know I'm not a big fan of the current mainstream DC universe, but I do like the little outside of the main universe books that are being published. And there's two of them in this bag right now that my wife made for me. All right, you ready? And then, of course, there's also the book off my shelves where I'm taking you on a tour through the DC that I used to love. And I leave a link in the info section down below to see if the book is still available on Amazon, which most of the times it's probably not going to be because the book's got out of print. But there might always be a chance that it's on there. Let's jump in. First things first, we've got Batman, Superman, World's Finest, #3. Now, Blaze and I have read both 1 and 2, and we both loved 1 and 2. I got Keaton #1 on a week where he didn't have a book, and he loved #1. I went to get #2 for him today, and it was sold out. So now I've got to find an issue 2 for Keaton, and I've already put an issue 3 behind the counter for me to save to catch up with him. This is written by Mark Waid. I only need one of them out here. Mark Waid, and who's doing the art on this? Somebody good, because I really like the art. First of all, it's $3.99. There were 2 covers. There was also a Perillo cover that had Batman, the Man Who Laughs on it, which I don't care about the Man Who Laughs. That was $4.99. So the regular cover is $3.99. And in this book so far, Superman gets hurt. Batman takes him to the Doom Patrol to get help. There's a lot of flashback sequences going on. So then we've got Mark Waid writing. We've got Dan Mora doing the art. And it's sort of outside the regular continuity. So you don't have to know what's currently going on with DC or anything like that. This is just like your traditional Batman, your traditional Superman, traditional Robin, that kind of stuff. Highly enjoyable, fun comics. Really enjoy them. Pretty art. Man, it's real good. It's real good. I hope it stays this good because it's fun to be able to read a current Batman, Superman book. Next up is Earth Prime, #4 of 6, Stargirl. So, let me preface this by saying, I didn't watch Stargirl when it was on, or I guess it's still on. 3rd season hasn't started yet. But I haven't been watching Stargirl because I wasn't caught up on Flash or Arrow or Supergirl or any of the CW shows. So I thought that it was so set in with that universe that if I tried to watch Stargirl, I wouldn't know what was going on. But I took a chance and I was like, I want to watch the first episode of Stargirl. And I loved it. And I was like, you know what? Gracie's going to love this show. So then I watched it again with Gracie. And Keaton watched it too. And Blaze has got so many shows going on that he was like, I can't get into another show right now. But the three of us now watch it together. And we've tore through the first season. We're like 4 episodes into the second season. We love Stargirl, the show. We just love it. We talk about the episodes afterwards. We try and guess what's going on. Really fun, enjoyable show. So when I saw this hit today, I was like, holy moly, it's a Stargirl comic based on the show. I've been getting her some Stargirl, like Stars and Stripe back issues, and those are really fun. But this is actually based on the show. And as a bonus, so I got her this cover because it's the actual show. I think she'll freak out when she sees it. And I got Keaton this cover because he's not going to care, and there's a price difference. This one is already expensive at $5.99, which is crazy. And this one is $6.99. So that's insanity, first of all. But the cool thing about this is, look at this beautiful, beautiful art. This amazing art. So first of all, it's written by James Robinson, which is awesome. And this art is by Jerry Ordway, who's one of the greatest comic artists of all time. I love Jerry Ordway art. I'm excited about this. It looks pretty, and it's about a show that we really love and enjoy. Hopefully it's not too spoilery over what happened in season 2, because we haven't finished season 2 yet, so I'm taking a chance. I might read it first because I don't care if it gets spoiled for me, and I may tell them, hey, I got you these books, but we should probably wait until we finish up the rest of the season before we read this. Hopefully it's not too spoilery. I guess I'll find out. And that's it for the current books. As for the one I grabbed off my shelf, again, I'm doing this every episode, I guess I call these now, to show you something off my shelves that reminds me of how much I used to love DC. So we've spent a lot of time right after Crisis on Infinite Earths right now, because that's really where my true love of DC starts, is right after Crisis. So I grabbed Batman Venom today. So Batman Venom, this is a story from Legends of the Dark Knight. It originally retailed for $14.99. This one, I can't remember which edition of the trade it is. I know there's multiple editions of the Batman Venom trade. They're all out of print. They're all kind of pricey to come by. Hopefully this gets a reprint at some point, or even a deluxe edition, because it is an important story in the history of Batman. Because in Batman Venom, Batman becomes addicted to Venom. And this is the first time they introduced this Venom drug, is in Legends of the Dark Knight, which then, of course, led into the Bane character and his version of Venom. It's written by Denny O'Neil, and the art is by Trevor Von Eden doing layouts and Russell Braun doing pencils. Jose Luis Garcia Lopez doing inks. And what an art team, because this book is beautiful. I remember reading this as it came out, reading the Legends of the Dark Knight issues. My friend Brian Hodge at school had some of the issues, and I would read some of his, and then I ended up getting all of them myself afterwards, because he brought in, and he's like, you should really read these. These are really good. And I was like, oh man, this looks so cool, and Batman's addicted to a drug, and this is crazy. So Batman becomes addicted to this drug because he wasn't strong enough to save this little girl. It deals with his addiction and trying to get past it. Yeah, in some ways, it's a little too easy on, the tales of actually being a drug addict. But it is important to the Batman mythos. It's a cool story. Batman fights a shark in it, and that's neat. You get to see Batman kind of just the way his attitude changes while he's on Venom, and you get some really pretty art. So there you go. I'll leave a link in the info section to the listing on Amazon, but I can almost guarantee it's not going to be available on there other than for secondary sellers. But maybe there'll be a digital download through the link. I think the last thing I talked about had a digital download. So if you do digital comics, you can do that at least. And that's it for this week. If you enjoy the videos, like, subscribe, notify, leave a comment down below. If you've read Batman Venom, what did you think? Do you like the Stargirl show? All that stuff. All right, see you guys next week.